Hi y'all! I am doing this reading a little differently today. It's a full moon reading, and because my energies have been extremely low or they come in bursts, I almost didn't do this reading and kind of thought maybe I'll just sit August out, but I don't know, that I've just started eating away at me. So I'm having a little bit of a burst to do this reading, but I already pulled the cards, and so we're going to do like a collective reading for the full moon, which hits on Monday, August 3rd. And then I'm going to pull individual cards on camera for each sign, oracle cards, okay? Oracle messages for each sign, and I'll put timestamps in there. I know in my last reading I didn't put timestamps again. There's a lot going on in my life right now, and I'm just so tired. My Mars is in Sagittarius in the first house and Scorpio rising, so Mars is in retrograde or is coming up into retrograde. There's something about that. So that's how I'm making sense of it, because I can't make sense of it other than that. I'm just so tired. So here we go. So for today I asked, I used the Moonology Oracle deck. And I just took those three positions of issue, potential action, highest possible outcome. Drew the Moonology, and then for more information, I'm using the Rider-Waite deck for more clarity, and I am using, what is this cute little deck that I use for my potential blocks? It's called Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guidebook by Tori Hartman. I mean, that guidebook, Chakra Wisdom Oracle, and here's the guidebook by Tori Hartman. And so I'm using that to look at the block, and I will be using, well, I know what I plan to use for the Oracle messages, but we'll see. And I will announce that. I'm just kind of going to go with the spirit. Okay, so issue, right? We have the full moon. We already know the full moon coming up on Monday is in the sign of Aquarius, okay, in the season of Leo. But Moonology throughout for the issues we're looking at right now in we got two cards. We got the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Okay. Go ahead. I show these cards because I want you also to use your own intuition and to add your own messages to whatever I say, because again, this is a general reading. And you know, some things may fit for you, some things may not. You may want to check your sun, moon, rising, probably more rising, and Venus for any of these. But here we go. Okay, so the end of the tough cycle approaches, and then luck is on your side. So check in with yourself and what just kind of intuitively first comes to mind when you see those cards and when you hear those words. The end of a tough cycle approaches and luck is on your side. Okay. Well, we've got full moon Capricorn energy, just like we have a full moon Aquarius energy in actuality. Okay. So I think what this is saying is that yes, we have been obviously in some really tough hard, how do I want to say this? Tough and hard, we've been in some energy where the work that we're being asked to do, or what we're being asked to look at, may be around issues having to do with Capricorn, right? Capricorn has kind of this sense of I know best, right? My way is the way. And some of the struggles that we're working through may be, or what this may be talking about, is how the things that we've built up and the things that we've come to know as like the way, the truth, what has been built, what has always worked in the past, are no longer sufficient. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I deal with that on a personal level, that can be extremely difficult to look at, to admit, to say, well, then if this isn't the way to do something, or if this isn't useful anymore, or if this isn't stable or providing security or the way to do something, then what? You know, and it causes like this whole kind of like explosion and some anxiety and some internal struggle. I'm talking about on the personal level. And so, of course, externally and for the collective, it's going to cause a lot of difficulty. But I think, again, the difficulty that is driven by the ruler of Capricorn, which is Saturn, the difficult life lessons is worth it. And if we can get through those challenging times, if we can get through the difficult, hard work that, you know, I call it tough love daddy Saturn, kind of burdens us with or asks us to complete, we have grown in ways that we could not have on an easier road. So that is my particular interpretation of this card, but we'll look at the Rider-Waite decks. Okay, and then luck is on our side, new moon in Sagittarius, okay? So that, along with the promise of maybe expanding in new areas, learning in new areas, maybe the promise of new vistas and new philosophies coming in a way that feels, it says luck is on your side. It may feel very lucky. It may feel very fated. It may feel very unexpected in some ways. I kind of always think of luck. When you think of luck, it's like, oh, wow, how did that happen? You know, wow, lucky me. But in other ways, you know, there's a saying, what is it? Luck is when preparedness meets opportunity. Maybe that's what this is about, okay? Preparedness, Saturn, full moon in Capricorn, is the card, meets opportunity, okay? So we are in this full moon of Aquarius, and Aquarius is very inventive, right? And is innovative and is more about like the collective, right? It's kind of like everything that we've gone through or struggling with, as hard as it is if we decide we want to look at it this way, is fated or lucky or an opportunity for something more, and for new like this vista, right? This new vista, this new philosophy, outlook, expansion, okay? However that applies in your personal life, you put in the pieces to the puzzle. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Let's see what other messages come out. Okay, so the arrow, right, pointing at this very darkness, the dark, from the darkness there's pure potential, and this is a new moon, so something's just getting started, just starting to get these little inklings. It's interesting. I see the sunset light coming through my window, Cheyenne. So it's like that. It's just like little inklings, twinklings, right, coming in. Okay, so ask for a clarifier on the end of a tough cycle approaches, or a clarifier, or more information on this. And I got the 5 of Swords. Okay. So 5, change, right? And with change oftentimes comes conflict, internal or external. Swords being about mental and verbal energy. I don't know about you, but that's about all I see right now. Unless I turn off the news, or unless I disengage from social media, this is everywhere. You almost have to kind of like insulate yourself against the outer world and just be in your own world to experience any kind of peace. So the end of a tough cycle. When I get this card, generally the message that I get is that in these types of situations, while we might like to believe there's a right or a wrong or a winner or a loser, there isn't. This card shows you can't tell. I mean, who are you, right? Who are we in this picture? Are we the ones down here moving towards the sea, retreating, or are we this guy? And is this guy, are we really certain that this is, even though he seems to be the victor, I don't like his face. Kind of smug. There's no winner, loser, right, wrong, right? Maybe the way to look at this card is that change often comes necessarily with having difficult conversations, with having sort of mental, if it's internal, you know, kind of ping-ponging back and forth with your thoughts. Sometimes, you know, well, we all know this, it gets worse before it gets better, right? Some new information comes to light, like, hey, this isn't working anymore. And then some people are going to be like, no, I like how it works. And other people are going to be like, no, it's not working. You can't, we have to do something different. And there's this battle, right? That's what we do with the parts of ourselves when these things come up in our own personal lives. So I kind of think that's what this is about, that there's, you know, this like battling is going to come to an end, or the sense that there's a right or there's a wrong, or it's really just, it's just identifying what the difficult part of this lesson from Saturn, or, you know, Capricorn, is about. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. And, you know, again, I think I've said this in the last couple of readings. Any readings that I'm doing are really going to be valid through the end of the year. So this isn't going to just happen overnight, right? But and therefore we might still have a lot more of this energy, right? Fighting, arguing who's right, who's wrong. But somewhere, I think there's a space that knows if we can make decisions and take actions that are based on our highest selves, or this difficult period is coming to an end. Okay, this is tough. This says tough cycle approaches. I'm sorry, the end of a tough cycle approaches. It's not over by a long shot. It's not over. Okay, so luck is on your side. Ten of Cups, right? Joy, fulfillment, contentment, it's like an emotional space. You know, the rainbow. I saw a rainbow on my walk the other day. I didn't even know that rain was coming, but I saw the rainbow before the rain. I thought that was really neat. And then later, yeah, we did have some rain, but you know, luck is on our side. The rainbow before the rain. Okay, so this is how the cards came out. First the rainbow, then the Knight of Swords charging in. Now, possibly, we look at luck as like something kind of unexpected. Possibly, something very quickly is going to rush in and have a message to convey. That is, maybe it's hopeful. Okay? I try to look a little bit, you know, positively at this. On the other hand, I think this could be saying that remember, hold on to the rainbow, okay? The rainbow, the promise of despite this energy. You know, the winds of change, right? Can you see the trees are blowing over? The trees are going this way, and this one is charging this way. Full on, coming in, bat out of hell. I think we have the potential to stay out of some of the more challenging energies that are going to be moving through like a hurricane until the end of the year by meditating on our vision of this and by holding on to the hope and the promise of a rainbow. We have a beautiful story in, well, the spiritual book that I was raised on was the Bible. I've expanded my spiritual practice, but you know, the flood, the story of Noah's Ark and the rainbow after the flood. No one believed Noah that the rain was coming. No one. We built the ark anyway, in complete faith in the rainbow. Did he know there was going to be a rainbow? No. I don't think so. I don't remember that part of the story, right? And there's a similar story in the Epic of Gilgamesh, which is much older than the Noah's Ark story. But that's a profound story, right? For humanity. We may know that there are changes and there's tough energy and changes and conflict that we need to face and work through, but if we keep our kind of understanding that the rainbow will be there, then we can put the rainbow first, right? Okay, so what is a possible action to take? Interestingly, got adjustments are required. Third quarter moon, okay? So this particular moon, the third quarter moon, is moving from the fullness into the darkness, or the new moon state, okay? So moving from the full moon into the new moon state, and adjustments are required. Okay. Some things in order to manifest something new, we have to acknowledge what needs to be let go of, right? And generally, when I do my full moon readings, we're looking at that. And that's one of my direct questions. But I didn't do that today. Okay. So interesting. So I asked for more information, and I got the Sun, ruler of Leo, and the Death card, ruler of Scorpio. Action, this is about actions to take, okay? The Sun in Leo season. Oh my God, get out there. Get outside. I'm talking to myself as well. Get outside. It's hotter than Hades. I understand that. But get out, play, enjoy life. Just play, okay? Remember the childlike wonder and the childlike spontaneity and the childlike creativity and the childlike exuberance and I don't know why this is coming, but remember how, like, on the playground, you could, maybe you had a game, or maybe you're just being a little brat that day, you know? You decided to pick on someone. I didn't pick on anybody, but that's what kids do. You know, well, at least when I was a kid, I don't know what it's like now, but it kind of all resolves fairly quickly. We don't stay in this energy that long. I'm talking about like children, like the littles, okay? We want to play. We don't want to fight. You know? We want to have someone who's our friend. We're all on the same playground right now. We are all on the same ball, floating out in space. This is our playground. Well, we get to experience that shining over us. Why would we be like so hateful? Even when we know, let's say you're playing a game of kick soccer. We used to call, wasn't soccer when I was a little kid, but like kickball or kick soccer is what we called it, something like that. And okay, so, so what? Somebody threw the ball at you a little too hard. You actually did make it on base. Okay. Someone's not playing fair. What I remember is you still went and got that same person the next day and you asked them to come back out and play. And you talked about what the rules are. Everybody calm down. I don't know. I don't know why that whole little vision came up when I kind of turned my head in this direction to look at what's over here. So just remember to be playful and to find that inner light, that divine child within that wants to play and wants to forgive and wants to be loved and just enjoys like life. All right. Along with death. All right. I know people don't like to see this card, but so I'm not an astrologer. I've said this a million times, but I do listen to astrologers, and there's so much going on right now. I'm not even going to speak on it. There's something massive going on with Pluto right now. Pluto ruling Scorpio. So that could have something to do with this card showing up. But for me, look, we have to accept that death is a part of life. We experience death every evening when the sun goes down. Every evening when the sun goes down, it's the death of one day. And on the other side of the world, it's the dawn of a new morning. So whether it's in your life, your own personal life, or just looking collectively, free yourself up. Let's free ourselves up. Let's let something pass away. Let's admit something is no longer life-giving, affirming, supportive, and it needs to be allowed to move on. Okay. the longer we hold on to what was, the more difficult it is going to be individually, and then of course we're all connected, but globally, and the two impact each other. Okay, the micro impacts the macro impacts the micro. So, it could be a time to declutter your life. It could be a time where, maybe you're moving on to something in your own life. Maybe you're actually moving. Maybe you're changing, maybe you're changing careers. These are both, well, I'm not changing careers exactly, but just a lot's going on in my life. Let's just say that. And, you know how before you can make these big moves, right? Maybe you're even moving or letting go of a relationship. You have to declutter. You have to clean out your closets first. You give away things. You have a garage sale, right? Let's say you're moving house. I don't want to bring all this stuff I've collected over the years with me to my new fresh house. I need to let go. Hopefully you're doing that. If you're moving to maybe a new, moving up in a position at work, or you're kind of changing the direction of your career, you're changing a whole path. There are things that we have to kind of hand over, we have to transfer, we have to go through our files, we have to start, what's it called? Shredding things, clearing up, and having that space for something fresh, right? New. Clear off your desk, right? If you're moving or leaving an old relationship, right? Gotta kind of take all the pictures out of the picture frames and clear out social media, so we're not following each other's friends and family, and just kind of figuring out a way to move on and let go, let things pass. Books end, doors close. It's life. It's a part of it. Is the go together. And that process is the adjustment, right? That process of really letting go is the adjustment period. Okay. So, best possible outcome. We got the full moon in Virgo, right? Anytime I see this, I just think of Mother Earth. Full moon in Virgo, right? And then the new moon, which I think is so interesting, in Leo. So we got 2 full moon in earth signs next to 2 new moon in fire signs. Very interesting. You are good enough. I think of Virgos as, creators. I think of them as people who kind of organize, right? So after you clear out and declutter, now you come in with that Virgo energy and you start organizing. My dog Maxie. It's okay, buddy. You having a bad dream? It's all right. And they kind of start, you know, seeing, okay, this is where I want to go, right? This is what I need to do. But first I've got to get all my ducks in a row. And I've got to kind of organize, do what I need to do alongside the new moon in Leo, which is, you know, kind of just a pure belief in oneself, a pure belief in the ability for that plan to come to fruition, the rainbow before the rain. Like, I already know. But I have to first have the confidence, right? And the belief that I am good enough to create whatever it is I want to create. So what were the two cards that came out for you are good enough? The Magician. I personally see this card as very Virgo. And I know many people read it as Gemini. That's fine. But for me, I see it as very Virgo. The Creator, the Magician. I take all, you know, I take my spiritual power to create and I manifest it down using all of the elements provided to me on earth. And I create with spirit whatever I want to create. Because I'm good enough. And doggone it, people like me. Whew. All right. But you know what I'm saying, right? We've got everything that we need. And this does feel like a very personal reading to me, so I hope it's also speaking to you and resonating for you. But here's the deal. What's the deal with this guy here? Sitting up against the tree, just staring at the 3 cups. I mean, the 3 cups are up. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't look super happy, right? I feel like, again, something may come in that feels like luck. We may not understand it or want to see it or grab it or take a hold of it because we're so focused on what came before. That we can't even see this opportunity. Maybe sitting too long in regret, remorse, but I always thought, but I don't wanna. I like it this way. I don't want to go through the hard stuff. I don't want things the way they were. Remember, he's so funny. I'm seeing this very much almost like a teacher, right? And they're at their desk. And here's little Billy. I don't want to do math. I hate math. I want to stay outside and play. And the teacher's like, Billy, I'm here. You've been taught the lesson. You can ask me any questions. I'm here to help. And Billy's like, no, I don't want to. I can't do it. Mr. Jones is like, yes, you can. Just try. Just try. That's what you're here for. You know, and what did I name this teacher? Did I say Mr. Jones? And Mr. Jones also can say, Billy, go sit down at your desk and do your work. Like, I'm done with this. We are moving, Billy. We're trying to get to the 10 of Cups, Billy. You can't sit here and just stare at the 3 of Cups. Grab the 4th cup. It's too hard. No, it isn't. You're only in 2nd grade. We got to get you from 2nd grade all the way up to 12th and beyond, hopefully. But we're not going to get there if you sit with your hands folded in front of you and refuse to even try. Okay. Bottom of the deck, by the way, is a new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Hello. We're in this whole new space of with Taurus energy, and I can't remember. Again, I said I'm not going to talk about it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But you know, Taurian energy, and again, we've got all this Earth energy, like we're manifesting something, but we need to have faith and start taking those steps and making those adjustments as we move along. We can't fold our hands in front of our chest and say, no, I don't want to, or keep fighting, you know, against whatever that is, whatever is long gone, whatever once was, you know, options, whatever. We have to start taking those steps to building the next big thing. And it says prosperity lies ahead. There's going to be a next big thing, but it might just flip all of us in a whole new direction. It may be that what we once thought prosperity looked like might look different. Might not. I don't. The bottom of the deck over here is the 6 of Pentacles, right? So giving and receiving, understanding the flow. You know, sometimes we're the beggar, sometimes we're the giver, but we're kind of in this balance. And so I don't know. And the meek shall inherit the earth. What does that mean? Could we be looking at it right now? Have we seen this over time before? Confidence is your key to success. So, absolutely, we got the Empress, okay, Venus, fertile Myrtle, sitting back on her throne, right? In a full abundance of all Earth's bounty, wearing the crown of stars, wearing the crown of the cosmos. In her flow, her pomegranate gown. I mean, she's Mother Nature, right? I mean, she's the mother, okay? She's with child in all ways. You know, she's always, that energy is, well, like I said, is in the flow in creation. Like creation's always in flow. We're always creating. But that is here. This energy is here. Yes. Create. Dream big. Manifest. Know that you have everything that you need. And you are already in the flow, right? And maybe this does have to do with, you know, creating a business, creating a new market, a new world market. Something odd came up earlier. It was the world card, and I didn't know. So if you watch me shuffle, I take the cards that flip or that jump. Some readers don't. I do. And I noticed right before I started recording that the world card had flipped in the deck, and I didn't know where or when it flipped. So I'm not including it, but I wanted to let you know that the world card is a part of this reading. That we are ending a major cycle. If you can make this, figure out how this works in your life, or just, you know, kind of think about this as you think about, you know, what we're all going through. We are leveling up in some way. Okay, we've completed one cycle, and a circle, right? Where's the beginning, where's the end? There isn't. So we're always in creation. But the world card wanted to come out, and I didn't see it. Is that what we're doing collectively? We want this new cycle, this potential for leveling up, but we're not seeing it. This could be a business person, entrepreneur, commerce. This is Capricorn. Wait. No. This is Taurus. Okay. So yeah. So again, we've got this new moon in Taurus card here. We've got a lot of earth energy manifesting. We've got the Magician, the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this does have to do with money, material, wealth, maybe like businesses in general, something in that realm, right? That you are good enough to build and create anything that you want, so long as you understand that you are good enough, that you're already in the flow of creation right now. But confidence is the key to your success. Oh, let me let my cat in. Okay, hold on. Come on. Well, you have to come in. Come on. Well, come on. No. All right. She don't want to come in. Okay. I'll probably pause this before I do the rest of the reading. Okay. And then also along with confidence is the key to your success card is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So you may need or want to take some time to, for me, this is very reminiscent of the Adjustments Are Required card. This, you may need to go ahead and take some time to think about, you know, the path that you've been on. Is there a drive? Is there a desire to continue along on that path and continue to build what you're building? Or is it time to kind of harvest what you've already grown and then start to plant seeds elsewhere? It's a time really for this. For me, 7 is about potential. Okay. And it's okay. Well, what am I going to do? It's a good time to rest, right? And think about, what do I want to put out in the world? Out into the world that is going to fill me with a sense of passion and purpose, that is going to infuse me with the delight of life. Okay, best possible outcome. Okay, now and this is a doorway. Okay, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so you may need to kind of think a little bit, slow down your pace a little bit. You don't have to rush in. But again, remember, we do need to accept that something is dying, and we need to start that decluttering, clearing out process. And sometimes that's decluttering and clearing out like our thoughts. It's what things that are keeping us stuck. And sometimes it's actual physical things that we need to start getting rid of and saying goodbye. You know, I have sessions around that all the time in my counseling practice. Taking time to allow grief to run its full course, to say goodbye to something, to acknowledge it, and then let it go. And it's kind of hard not to go through that process in order to fully let something go. Okay, a potential block, okay? A block between, you know, the action that is we're being guided to take and the best possible outcome might be in the heart chakra. Okay, and this victim, a sense or a feeling of being, you know, a victim So the little acorn has a little face, right? And, you know, he got buried. Maybe he feels underneath the earth that he's been left alone, that no one cares about him, you know, and the squirrel's using him. But maybe, you know, he doesn't realize, the little acorn, what happens when he's buried in the earth. He starts to sprout. He's a seed. I don't know what the book says, but let's read. Oh, and then the bottom of that deck was gratitude, okay? So we want to keep our eyes on gratitude, the rainbow before the rain. But I'm going to read the victim, green acorn. I am not a victim. I choose to do what I'm doing. I'm not going to read the whole story. Let's see. The green acorn indicates that being in denial may be holding you back. To move forward, you must make an honest assessment of your situation. Hello. Personal inquiry. How are my actions connected to my inability to create breakthroughs? Am I willing to make new choices in order to grow? Wow. Wow. Key ideas. Feeling blocked, blaming others, past resentment, deluding yourself, potential for greatness. Okay, so all of those things could be swirling around you and us right now, and they are. Keywords: growth, breakthrough, and empowerment. The meditation, I'll read you what the meditation says. See yourself sitting in a cinema. Oh my gosh, and today is July 31st. If you watch this tonight, please do this. I've been doing this all day. Visualizing, what do I want? What's the scene, right? If I want to feel a certain way, what's the scene? What would it look like? What would it feel like? Anyway, see yourself sitting in a cinema. As the movie begins, you watch a scene from your life about a dream that never came true. Maybe you'd wanted a promotion, a new house, a relationship, something you were promised that did not come to pass. Allow yourself to feel the disappointment again. Okay, to acknowledge the feelings, right? The grief, the passing. Now rewrite the scene. How does your fable end? Okay, you are the hero of your own journey. Okay, so I'm going to pause this and let my cat out or give her treats. I don't know what she's meowing about, and I will be right back for the individual oracle card messages for each sign. Okay, so we'll get oracle card messages for each sign. I'm going to use the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, and I'm going to use the Little Bob Ross deck. So cute. So playful, right? So playful. Okay, so Aries. Let's get an animal. Oh, these are upside down. No. Okay. I'm sorry, Aries, I'm not taking a big stack for you. That's just not going to happen. And I'm not going to shuffle upside down. A message for Aries. Well, now, okay. Eagle Spirit. Wow. Regal Eagle. Eagle Spirit has your back. Okay. I was singing the other day, fly like an eagle. Let my spirit carry me. All right, 23. Okay, so that's a 5. I don't know. Are you going through some changes right now? Aries, 23. Let's see. We'll get you a quick few words. Eagle Spirit has appeared to ask whether you're willing to soar to new heights, even if that means solitude for a short while. Truly, all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, can't make this up, it is Eagle Spirit that raises you above it all, helping you conquer fear and overcome adversity, reminding you that Spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest. At this moment, you are meant to know that you have the highest wisdom and courage within, gifted to you by Spirit and all the angels. Boldly build your nest in a lofty space and know that now you can fly effortlessly, proudly embodying Eagle Spirit in all her glory and grace. Claiming what is truly yours in divine timing. All right, and let's get a Bob Ross. Playful energy for Aries. They say everything looks better with odd numbers of things, but sometimes I put even numbers just to upset the critics. Okay. So, you know, kind of whatever you're doing, whatever you're building, I would say, I mean, you know, use your own intuition to kind of get this message for yourself. But if you feel that other people are, you know, criticizing you, or if you're even worried that they might, or you're worried you're someone who thinks about what other people think, I think Bob, good old Bob, in his playful way is saying, man, do you. Like, so what? Do it differently. Doesn't matter. This is your work, right? By the way, you guys, I took several lessons from Kaylee Jean in kind of honing my reading skills. Kaylee Jean reads for creators and entrepreneurs, and she introduced, you know, her audience to the Bob Ross cards, and I just always thought they were the cutest, funniest things. And so I just want to give a shout out to Kaylee Jean. Follow her if you want her. Another really awesome person. Got for guidance, inspiration, and she's just a delight. Okay, so Taurus, no. Message for Taurus. Oh, wow, I'm getting a hot flash. All right. Taurus, wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Oh, that's deep, right? Turn knowledge into wisdom. One you learn from books, and one you gain from experience, okay? Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Did you get this last time? Stag spirit, take the lead. And lizard spirit, dream the world into being. Wow. Okay. I think they're all pretty self-explanatory, don't you think? I'll read Wolf Spirit. I think that's pretty profound. The rest of these, I think, came across in the message, and they're pretty self-explanatory. Let's get a Bob Ross card for Taurus. You know, be aware of your journey and give gratitude where gratitude is due. You know, stay humble, but know that you are a master builder, a leader, You can take the lead in something that you want to create. If it is out of the box, it's out of the box. You are the dreamer and the creator, okay? Go out on a limb. That's where the fruit is. Yeah. You may be being challenged right now to do something just a little bit different than what you've done in the past, but because of your, experience, you can maybe operate from maybe that a wiser operate. Maybe you can impart some of that wisdom into whatever it is that you want to create. Wolf spirit leads you deep into the enchanted forest that holds the secrets to your life. Can you sense her beckoning you to follow, asking you to take all that you have learned and all you are learning and make it yours? Can you integrate it all into your body, mind, and spirit? Whatever lessons you learned along the way, do not leave them unexamined. Be loyal to your dreams, to your soul, and to turning knowledge into wisdom and experience into magic. You are the one you have been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. The appearance of wolf spirit is an auspicious omen that says you are truly in alignment with your destiny. Wonderful. Okay. Gemini. Really don't want to be here all day, so I'm just gonna shuffle when I feel like it and not shuffle when I don't. What just happened there? Did another card fly out somewhere? Did it flip? It was weird. Okay, Gemini. Dove spirit, be peace. Okay, what's going on? Bottom of the deck here is surrender now. 21 resonates to 3, so harmony. Be peace. All right, what does Gemini need? What does Gemini need to know? A message for Gemini. You can move mountains, rivers, trees. You can determine what your world is like. Okay. Okay, so we got another 5 here for change. All right, maybe you're going through some change right now, Gemini. Let's see here. 21. With her peaceful cooing, the gentle dove spirit invites you to embrace the energy of peace and allow compassion to warm your heart. You always have the power to generate peace within you, and the appearance of dove spirit is a reminder that today and every day is a good day to meditate, to quiet any turbulence within as you embody tranquility. Above, below, and all around you, much may be happening to distract you, but you are called to engage it with the heart of a peacemaker, asking yourself, what would peace do? Can you agree to disagree? The peace you seek rises within and spreads out into the world as Spirit sends her messenger to remind you of the beauty of a harmonious existence with all that is. How beautiful and powerful is your compassionate heart. Okay, Gemini. You can determine what your world is like. Okay. Just exude peace. Be peace. What would peace do? Okay, so Cancer. Cancer. Message for Cancer. Message for Cancer. For the full moon and beyond. Message for Cancer. Good heavens to Murgatroyd. All right. Wolf spirit, again, turn knowledge into wisdom, okay? Which does make sense, right? That some of these cards will repeat themselves. Koala spirit, spirit has a plan. Of course, spirit has a plan, right? Rainbow before the rain. Parrot spirit, watch your words. Okay, watch your words. And scarab beetle spirit, magic works through you. I feel like this notion is coming up a lot. Okay, the magician, that you know, you are good enough. We're all good enough. We can create whatever we desire. We have to see the opportunities for that, right? Let's see. Cancer. You know, I think I want to look at, let's see what comes out for Bob Ross, but I think I want to look at parrot spirit. Isn't that fantastic? I knew you could do it. And these things live right in your brush. All you have to do is shake them out. Huh. That's interesting. You know, if you've ever painted, right, you have to dip your paintbrush in the water and clear it out. I don't know what he's referring to here, but that's kind of what I saw, is kind of dipping in, cleaning out that brush, right? Before, again, thinking about that decluttering, you know, clear out the brush and maybe even something before you speak. Let's see what this is about. 45. You know, our words have so much power. What are you saying to yourself? What message are you repeating? Is it something that makes you feel good about yourself or reminds you of your strengths and potential? Parrots mimic the sounds around them, and when parrot spirit appears, it is time to be more mindful of your self-talk and its qualities. What do you say to others? Are you repeating what you truly believe? Remembering to speak with light and love can become a habit. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all that is good, so that your loving, healing words will be heard throughout the jungle, cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Listen for the words that remind you of all the strength, abundance, and joy in your life and in the world around you, and then repeat them, affirming what is real, true, and nurturing to the soul. The universe will reflect back to you the story you tell. Words matter, so choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember that beauty surrounds us. Be mindful of the beliefs you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Great. Okay. Okay. And then for the Leos. Out there. Check Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for extra messages if you wish. Try to go with your own intuition and do things even if they feel like, even if they're different, even if it's different than, you know, what you've done in the past. Let's start trying to play with our intuition and our gut and trusting. Rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time. Well, of course it is, Leo. It's your birthday. We're in Leo season. Woohoo! All right. Now is a lucky time. All right, what else for Leo? Oh, bunny, bunny. Rabbit, rabbit. Very fertile. There's two little bunnies there. With the little bunny. Those bunnies. I love all animals. What am I talking about? All right, let's see, Bob. What you got, Bob? What's Bob got for Leo? It's a stack. Leo. Playing hard to get. Painting. What's that? Painting will bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart. Okay. Just let your imagination go. You can create all kinds of beautiful effects. Just that easy. Okay. Look around. Look at what we have. Beauty is everywhere. You only have to look to see it. Did I say something like that earlier? Those, you know, the playfulness, the childlike qualities, you know. Choose to think, choose to play in that inner child space. Okay, now is a lucky time. A sunny meadow calls, and rabbit spirit appears to lead you out of your dark warren and into the light so that you can participate in a fertile and beautiful experience. It may seem safe below ground, but the magic happens when you come out and take the risk of being vulnerable and co-creating something new. You are being invited into a new life that you have no experience with, but have no fear. Today is also a time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy rabbit spirit's sunny and prolific energy. At this time, whatever you intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. There are no mistakes, really, when you are co-creating with spirit, so let new ideas spring to the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility. Yes! But we have to be able to turn those eyeballs on in that perspective, right? To allow ourselves to see opportunity presenting itself. Okay, so we're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo. Virgo messages. Messages for Virgos. Virgos. We also have early Virgos have their birthdays in late August. Yeah. Okay. So full moon messages. Full moon. Aquarius and beyond messages for Virgo. Wow. All right, what's going on? Sorry, Virgo. This is kind of odd. It's a long time for it to go. Let's see. Should I ask the question in another way? What does Virgo need to know during this full moon and into the rest of the year? All right. Coyote spirit. Oh, trust in divine detours. Moth spirit, surrender now. Koala spirit, spirit has a plan. And mouse spirit, tend to the small things. Yeah. Okay. I don't know whether to read trust in divine detours or tend to the small things. Let's see what Bob has to say. You know, Virgo, you might be trying to move in a certain direction right now and create and manifest something. Remember, we had this card, we had the Magician with this underneath the full moon in Virgo card. So I'm wondering, like, okay, so maybe you're trying to manifest something and it's not quite going to plan, or your plan has not gone to quote according to your plan, but you need to trust in order to manifest, right? So let's see, what does Bob have to say? We artists are a different breed of people. We're a happy bunch. They're just in their creation. They're just in their, creative space. You can't call yourself an artist, right? Unless you're arting, right? Unless you're creating. And that creates the happy place. So I'm going to do mouse spirit then. Tend to the small things. 40. The humble mouse pays attention to the smallest details, and mouse spirit calls on you to notice the nuances and the fine print at the same time. At this time, in your eagerness to meet your goals and pursue your dreams, it is easy to forget the importance of clear communication and tending to the little things, including people's subtle signs that they are unhappy, as well as the small voice inside of you that says, this doesn't feel right. Take your time to sniff out what you need to know. Is there some detail or nuance about how you engage others or operate in the world that is key to your success, but you've too readily dismissed as nothing big or nothing special? Mouse spirit reminds you that what seems small may be more important and powerful than you think, so look again. Do not underestimate yourself or your potential for co-creating something amazing when you pay attention to the details. Okay. Try. Pay attention. Work. Work on the details. Know your worth. Trust your self and your intuition. Starting to get a little bit cluttered in my brain. I'm going to pause this and close my windows. It's distracting me, and now it's nighttime and people can look in. Okay, so we're on Libra now. Libra. These are, whoa, they're such big cards for me. Okay, we got White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. Spirit has a plan. see, you've got some themes here, right? Surrender now and make your dreams real. All very similar messages. Libra, white raven spirit, trust in the magic. Spirit has a plan. Surrender now and make your dreams real. Let's read Surrender Now, okay, Libra? Let's read Moth Spirit. To me, Surrender Now has a lot to do with, this concept of life and death always working in tandem as part of life. And we have to learn how to surrender. Anytime you learn, you gain. Anytime you learn, you gain. Okay, so let's see. 39. Moth Spirit asks, what is guiding you right now? Are you in alignment with Spirit or pursuing something or someone with so much tenacity that it has become compulsion or addiction? Are you so intoxicated by a potential relationship or opportunity that you can't think straight? Hard work and dedication are virtues, and love, of course, is a beautiful thing. However, when Moth Spirit appears, it's time to consider if you have gone over the edge in a relentless pursuit. Workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, or addiction to certainty, or even to a person may be your current vice. The form of your addiction does not matter so much as awareness of the consequences of remaining persistent when moderation is needed. Let go of your excessive energy by channeling it in more than one direction. The fire burns hot, and you do not want to be engulfed by your passion to the exclusion of all the other pursuits that matter to you. Now is a time for surrender and radical acceptance so that your drive does not cause you to flee or fight. Spirit wants you to release your need for certainty and control so that you can relax into a more balanced way of using your Moth Spirit energy. Banish the shoulds and musts so that you can enjoy what is as you allow for what might be. Right on, Spirit. Okay. Sometimes we miss out on learning opportunities because we're trying so hard to hold on to something or to control the outcome of something, right? And so kind of release your need for certainty, accept what is showing up, have patience, trust. Spider Spirit was at the that last card, make your dreams real. Of course you can make your dreams real, but you don't want to, rush in and, rush people, things before their time because of your own, fears or anxiety or need for it to look or turn out in a certain way, right? Okay. It's a little bit cleared out. Scorpio. Scorpio. Jeez, Scorpio. Man, what is with the cards tonight? All right. Just Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Well, okay, let's start from this side. Stag Spirit, take the lead. Scorpio. Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. Okay. Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. She's her drawings are an illustration. Oh my God, they're so stinking cute. Take the lead, love is all around, overcome any obstacle, and know your worth. Oh, Scorpio. All right. You know, Scorpio, you're damn right you can overcome any obstacle. We're going to read that one and we're going to look at kind of what Bob has to say. Okay. Rhino. No, I mean Scorpio. Bob, what's a message for Scorpios during the full moon? Full moon message for Scorpio. Ooh, got quite the stack. Okay. We don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents. That's right. We don't. We overcome any obstacle with our happy accidents. You can do anything you want to do. This is your world. Absolutely. You're creating, you're painting. What do you want? If I paint something, I don't want to have to explain what it is. And you don't have to. You have unlimited power here. You can do that. You can do anything on this canvas, anything. This is not something you should labor over or worry about. Enjoy it. If painting does nothing else, it should make you happy. Find freedom on this canvas. Okay, so, you know, I don't know what you're getting, but I'm getting, look, you do you, boo. This is, you know, the consequences of your choices and of what you want to create in your life are yours. So dream big, and if something gets in your way, turn it into a happy little tree, right? I mean, just keep moving with the creative process. The process is the thing, right? The process is the thing. Okay. 50. Another 5. We always have the choice. Did I turn this thing on? Yeah. We always have the choice to press ahead, and Rhino Spirit Strength offers you the power to break through stubborn obstacles. This animal spirit knows there is more than one way to open a path to what you seek. When Rhino Spirit appears, you are reminded that you have a marvelous ability to overcome obstacles in multiple ways, by going around them, shattering them with the force of clear, deliberate intentions, or even transforming them into clouds, little happy clouds maybe, that drift away by refusing to allow them to limit you. Apply your Rhino Spirit with creativity, and no obstacle can stand, for you have magic to make and many ways in which to make it. Your power is awesome right now. Rhino Spirit also wants to remind you that when an obstacle appears to prevent you from getting what you desire today, it means that something much better is coming. Keep that in mind when you consider the nature of the obstacle in front of you right now. Great Spirit loves you so much and only wants the best for you. Great message. Great Spirit only wants the best for you. I am taking that in as a Scorpio rising sign. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. It is the full moon specific oracle message for Sagittarius. Sagittarians, sun, moon, rising, and if you want, look specifically at love and abundance. Check your Venus sign. A message for Sagittarius. Okay, I'm just going to take it. Mouse spirit, tend to the small things. And from Bob. Bob, did you flip over in here too? No. Okay. Now then, let's wash the old brush. That's the fun part of this whole technique, okay? Shake off the excess and just beat the devil out of it. Okay. So there's that. And we just show you how, but you make the decisions. When you have this much power, you have to make big decisions, okay? So again, you know, you might be looking to make a change or feel that you're in a process of determining, you know, what direction you want to move in. And you might be taking kind of stock of that. But it's important, you know, when you're going to go and create your new world, your new painting, to clear off, wash all of the old paint off from the old other paintings that you've already created, right? Clear that out, declutter. Mouse spirit, tend to the small things. We already read this for who? Little Virgo? Yes. 40. The humble mouse pays attention to the smallest details, and mouse spirit calls on you to notice the nuances in the fine print at this time. In your eagerness to meet your goals and pursue your dreams, it is easy to forget the importance of clear communication and tending to the little things, including people's subtle signs that they are unhappy, as well as a small voice inside of you that says this doesn't feel right. Take your time to sniff out what you need to know. Is there some detail or nuance about how you engage others or operate in the world that is key to your success, but you've too readily dismissed as nothing big or nothing special? Mouse spirit reminds you that what seems small may be more important and powerful than you think, so look again. Do not underestimate yourself or your potential for co-creating something amazing when you pay attention to the details. Right on. Sagittarius. Sagittarians. All right, let's move on to Capricorns. Capricorns. Okay. Antelope spirit, life is speeding up. And grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. Saw grasshoppers all over the place today. Interesting. Life is speeding up. I think we'll look at that one for you. And Bob, a message from Bob Ross. From Spirit through Bob, the Bob Ross cards. Set your intentions to receive the message that you need to hear, Capricorns. And everyone, set your intentions to receive the message that you are supposed to hear. Didn't you know you have this much power? You can move mountains. You can do anything. Okay. Just let your imagination go. You can create all kinds of beautiful effects. Just that easy. Trees cover up a multitude of sins. Okay. All right. Take that leap of faith. And, I always say, if you are being pulled to go move in a certain direction and you just really feel conflicted or maybe afraid and you work through all of the pros and cons, then, just take a step in one of those directions. Take a step in the direction that feels the best in your body, and you always are free to course correct, right? If you start moving in a certain direction and it does not feeling right or there's other pieces to this, but you have the right to course correct. You have the right to make adjustments. You have a right to about face completely. You have the right to abandon ship. You have a right to pull up the harvest and go plant in another parcel of land. Something is speeding up. Let's look at Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. It's 2. Okay. When Antelope Spirit rushes into your life, you are being reminded of the quickening of your personal evolution as a powerful co-creator. You are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action toward making your dreams real. There is an intensity you can feel, and it is important to take advantage of this energy right now. If you have a plan for your career or financial abundance, now is the time to step it up. If you're asking about a relationship, make that first move. Just know that the intentions you have set in motion are coming together now at warp speed. Stay alert and keep up. Things are getting interesting when Antelope Spirit calls you to move quickly. All right, Capricorn. All right, let's look at, who comes out? Oh, Aquarius, sorry. Full moon in Aquarius. Okay, Aquarians for the full moon in Aquarius energy. Let's see, what do we got here for Aquarians? Full moon in Aquarians for the full moon in Aquarius. Aquarians for the full moon in Aquarius. Brown Bear Spirit, take time out. Take time out, Aquarius. You may be feeling more of that adjustment energy and these kind of cards that are taking a pause, right? But we'll see what Brown Bear Spirit says. It's beautiful. Did I hold it up? It's beautiful. I love that, the background is very unlike some of the others. Is really a lot of that sort of Aquarian, earthly blue color in the back. It's like a mother bear. Talent is pursued interest. Anything you're willing to practice, you can do. All right, let's see how that applies to this bear spirit, brown bear spirit. 9. Time to kind of hibernate a little bit. Well, all right. There is a time to act and a time to focus your attention on patient strategizing. The arrival of brown bear spirit signals that you are best served by foregoing hard work towards your goals at this moment. Instead, taking the time out to meditate or just take a nap so you can refresh yourself and begin planning what you want to co-create next. Come to know the lay of the land as you contemplate and imagine what you might do in this vast space of possibility before you, and begin forming a plan. Remember, sleep allows for dreaming and rest allows for clear-headed strategizing. How might you become the person you wish to be and experience whatever your heart desires? Insights will arise as you explore the possibilities and begin envisioning your plan. Knowing what you want will ensure you use your energy wisely in the days ahead. Be patient at this time, relax and be calm and peaceful so you can recharge. The call for action will come later. Okay, so you can, like when we're co-creating and we're manifesting, before we actually start on the thing that's the actual thing, we may be playing with ideas, we may be like strategizing, we may be needing to, kind of think and dream and let things come to us. But also, I don't know what you're looking at or manifesting, but it's okay to kind of play with the skills necessary to, like, for instance, let's say you wanted to be a reader. Oh God, I was like practicing and playing with my cards for a good year and a half before I was like, all right, I'm just gonna jump in. Well, then I took some classes and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and start a channel, and even in that year and a half that I was just kind of practicing at home and doing it with myself, I already was like dabbling in some, stuff for years. So, like my whole life. So, it's okay to take non-action action action towards the ultimate thing that you decide that you want to create, right? Letting the ideas marinate. I think we're all kind of doing that right now. We really are. Okay. And finally, Pisces. Message for Pisces. Message for Pisces. Where are we at? Oh, almost 2 hours in back. All right. Message for Pisces. Message for Pisces. Okay, we have the miracles are endless. Cute little cow. Hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. Okay, higher perspective. And Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Let's see what Bob has to say. For Pisces. All right, Pisces, we're going to do Bobcat Spirit. Nope, too many. This card reminds me of my cat. Be so light, be a gentle whisper. Oh, I'm sorry, be so very light, be a gentle whisper. If I paint something, I don't want to have to explain what it is. No. Okay. Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Number 8. The bobcat moves furtively and mysteriously, and when Bobcat Spirit appears to you, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood through the power of the intellect. We don't want to have to explain, right? We can paint here, right? Trying to figure things out, find logical explanations, or predict what will happen based on reason and facts will not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. Bobcat asks you to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip into soft focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. Bobcat Spirit helps you know intimately the pulse of the divine in the world. Trust in the wisdom and revelations that come to you, yet know that understanding may not come as you would like it to. When you experience through your heart and what you experience through your heart and intuition, which comes to you as the voice of your inner knowing, will guide you now as you accept that secrecy is woven into the fabric of existence. That gentle whisper, right? Intuition and the secrets, and the inner knowing. No matter what, the appearance of Bobcat Spirit is a sign that you are being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. So there we are, Honeybee Tarot Hive. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, just being here. You know, it's just, I enjoy this. You know, this is my process, part of my, what I think is my life journey, and being able to just say that I do it publicly, no matter who's watching or not, is a gift. And, you know, got like 40 subscribers, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you so, so much. You matter. Your life matters. Your healing matters. Your journey matters. As you heal, we all heal at another level. So just continue to believe and trust in the purpose and the magic of your life. Okay, be well.